Hello and thanks for joining us today for Property Management Q&A with Sam Price from Templeton Property. Today we'll be answering the question, how to lease a property in a soft or competitive market. So you might have long-term tenants that are leaving your property, you might have purchased a new investment property, or you've moved out of the family home and you need to lease the property. The market could be soft at that time depending on the economy at the time, or it could be the time of the year. So there's 10 key principles to keep in mind when leasing a property in a soft and competitive market. So I'm just going to run through those very quickly for you. The first one is try to keep the current tenants in place. If they're good tenants and that they pay their rent on time and they look after the property, do everything you can to keep them in place. That might even mean a slight rent reduction, installing an air conditioner or a dishwasher that they've been asking for. Whatever it takes to some degree, depending on the money of course. It's often cheaper to keep the current tenants in place rather than take the property to market, where you have the advertising costs, the wear and tear and the moving in, moving out, as well as the let fee. So it's best to keep current tenants in place. Number 2 is advertise early. In a normal market, we'd advertise 3 to 4 weeks prior to the property becoming available for lease. Now in this current market, we're starting advertising 5 weeks before the property is available to give us ample time to find a suitable tenant prior to the property becoming vacant. Number 3, professional photography. We recommend that to all our clients. If you look at the competition of properties in your local suburb, you'll see that a lot of people these days have got professional photography for their investment properties. So we're recommending for the outlay, which is quite nominal in the grand scheme of things, which is tax deductible, it's well worth getting professional photography. Number 4, have a well-written ad. Make sure that the property manager writes a well-written ad that describes all the features of the property, that they've proofed it. They should send it through to you for proofing too, or definitely if you have additional items you'd like mentioned, let the property manager know so they can be included. So professional photography coupled with a well-written ad go a long way in advertising the property well to the marketplace. Number 5, upgrade the listing. Realestate.com and Domain all have different levels of advertising. The pricing it's going up, but it's still quite competitive. But we really recommend that if a property is being let in a competitive market, or that there's a lot of properties currently online, or it's been on the market for some time, increasing the ad from a standard to a feature or to a highlight or a premium listing can definitely help to bring the property from page 5 on realestate.com back to page 1 or 2, which is most important. Number 6, we call this the mighty 5. If you want to have an investment property that has nominal or minimal vacancy over a long extended period of time, we want it to tick all the boxes. So we think every property owner that wants to set their property up for the long term should have, or look at putting in, have a plan for it, air conditioners, main bedroom, living room, etc., built-in cupboards, dishwasher, ceiling fans and screens. Really essential if you want to rent your property really quickly. Number 7, the presentation. While the property is for lease, we recommend that you mow the yard regularly, probably every 2 weeks in summer at least. Winter can be a little bit longer. And look after all those little maintenance jobs that need to be done. Don't put it off until you have a tenant. Tenants look for that. They want a well-maintained property. So do all those little things that are quite obvious before the property hits the market for lease. Number 8, consider pets. As we know, there's pros and cons of allowing pets into your investment property, but in a soft market where the market is competitive and you've been on the market 3 weeks and you're just not getting any bites at all, it's well worth considering pets or allowing pets into the property. Could be an outside dog or an inside cat, or you can put pets by negotiation, but opening yourself up to that marketplace, which is quite a growing market, can definitely help lease the property swiftly, or more swiftly. Number 9, the market is the market. So the market will dictate what value they put on the property by being a weekly rent. It's not really based on what your mortgage repayments are, what you were getting 5 years ago, what you'd like to get, what you need to pay your bills. It's based on the market at the current time, which is what the competition is asking for their properties. So the market is the market. Number 10, lastly, but not least, is listen to your property manager. If you've got a property manager that's professional and knows their stuff, these are the sorts of things and more that they should be talking to you about. And it's important to listen to them, particularly in relation to the market, pricing of the rental property. It's a difficult conversation to have with an owner, but it shows that they respect you if they're willing to have that difficult conversation with you. So that's our 10 key points into getting your property leased as swiftly as possible in a soft or competitive market. So I hope that helps. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Sam Price from Templeton Property, Brisbane's favourite property manager. Thank you.